Hello everyone. Sorry, sore throat. I've been told I'm trying to do more of these things, so here is another one. And today I'm going to try and talk about maths and history and things. So one of the things I often get asked about the kind of subject that I do at school. So for those of you who don't know, I'm currently doing maths, further maths, history and physics, but I'm doing history at university. So what a lot of people ask me is, what does maths have to do with history? To which my answer is, of course, everything, because everything has everything to do with everything. I mean, one of the problems of the kind of school systems we all have is that because we always approach subjects in chunks, we always assume that they just fit into these sort of bite-sized chunks, whereas, I mean, knowledge is all linked, everything fits together, and I've found a nice little thing which I've read in a book works, but I've never tried it myself, so hopefully this will show you how just one way in which maths is linked to history. So this, as you can probably see, is a map of the Mediterranean, and I've done the ancient Greek areas in red, and the Phoenician and Carthaginian areas in green. So basically this is a map of the settled areas of what are called the littoral cultures, the cultures which basically travelled by sea and mostly settled on sea shores. The theory behind what I'm about to do basically states that to have one of these kind of seafaring maritime cultures, basically what you need is that the communities and towns and villages and so on along the coast need to have more contact with other coastal communities than inland communities, which stops the inland culture having a really dominant effect on the culture and so on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my square maps of the Mediterranean and I'm just going to colour in every single square with coastline on it, and I'm going to do it in pink. I feel like a geographer already. So the idea is that because we need our communities to have more contact with coastal than inland communities, if we find the bits with the wibbly wobbly coastlines, they will probably be the ones where we find the Greeks or Carthaginians settling. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to find every square where 4 or more of its neighbouring 8 squares are also pink, and then I'm going to colour all those in blue. And the result is this. Okay, now let's take a look. We have some bits of Spain. We have Corsica and Sardinia. Interesting little spot there, which is near Massilia, the Greek colony. Carthage, both the Carthaginian and Greek settlements in Sicily, Greek settlements in southern Italy. There's a few spots there up in the Adriatic, which neither of them settled, but that was later where the Maritime Republic of Ragusa founded itself. I will do a video on that sometime because it's kind of cool. Obviously the Aegean is pretty much entirely blue and covered in Greeks. We have the Bosporus up here, where there was also some Greek settlement. Greek settlement in Cyrenaica, what's now Benghazi in Libya. And the Greek settlement over here. So comparing that to the original map, we've got Greeks, we've got people to do, and over on this side we have the spots there, and over here. I would say that is a pretty darn good match. Okay, now you've seen that cool little experiment, you can all go and tell your friends. You might not have any friends afterwards because they all think you're a boring prat, but then again they will have more knowledge about history, and that's the important thing. So for my next vlog I'm going for the cop-out option, which is that I'm doing Ask Jubal James Person Questions week. So Alfred will take your questions down below, and you can also post them on the forum and stuff. There will be a thread for you to do so. So yeah, I hope you found that interesting. And I and my crazy geography mapping skills will see you next time. Bye!